Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine. We're presented by the Navy Federal Credit Union. Time to shine the light on Navy women's tennis. Army Star match is at hand for the Navy women with team captain Stella Ribaudo. And Stella, you guys know what that winning feeling is like against Army. What's the key this week to maintaining focus and obviously trying to repeat that feeling again?
Well, I think it boils down to just the work that we put in every day in practice and being there for one another on and off the court. The bonds that we have as a team, we have great team cohesion. That's ultimately what's going to carry us forward in these really high pressure environments.
When they told you that you were going to be the captain of this team, and take us back to that moment. What was that initial feeling of emotion? Because being named a captain at Navy means just a little bit more than it does most places.
Well, I was very honored when I found out. I was really excited. I'm really, really lucky to be the captain of this team, this amazing group of women I get to lead every single day on and off the court. It has been very challenging, but really rewarding. As I said before, I'm really honored to serve my teammates every day, serve with my coaching staff and all those that have come before on the team as the alumni.
What's it like to be a conduit between your teammates, your coaching staff, as you all plot your work for the course of the year and maybe even at times have to make adjustments during the course of the year?
Well, I would say it's definitely a balance. I'm the bridge between the team and coaches. I represent the team to coaches and I represent the coaches to the team. So definitely wearing a lot of different hats at different times, but I love being the captain. I love being, having the camaraderie with my teammates, but also being able to have a lens into the bigger decisions that the coaches have to make and having some of those conversations with them. Especially like this season, we've had a great season, and being able to have that role as captain has been a great learning experience for me and just something I'm grateful for every day.
Keith and Allie are awesome. The stability that they have kept with the program, having them, obviously being able to play for them for all 4 years, but having coaches that totally believe in the mission of what you all are doing. They've been here for a while. It's not like this is just a stop along the way. But what kind of respect do you have for people like that are willing to buy into you all and are all in for you as much as they're asking you clearly to be all in for them?
Well, Pete, I have a great respect for my coaches. I have respected them from the day that I met them when I was 16 years old, and I have even more respect for them now and every single day that I get to serve as the captain of the team with them. They are great people before great coaches. They're just great overall people. I'm so lucky to have them. What you mentioned before about how they really are invested in us, I couldn't attest to that more. Coach Purrier, he was a Marine, so he understands the military side of things. But Coach Al also, she really understands everything that we're going through on and off the court. And to have coaches and leaders that I can look up to every single day that are really there for us as people first and are trying to develop us as midshipmen before tennis players has been something that I'm really grateful for. And I think it's had just not a great impact just on me, but also on all of my teammates. I can see that and all of the alumni that have been on the team in years past.
I was going to say, when you think about the relationships, the alumni that are so supportive, life is all about relationships. You mentioned this relationship with your coaching staff started when you were 16. I mean, it almost feels like you've known them for almost half a lifetime. It seems like probably right now. The culture they sold you on, the culture that the alumni sell you on, you've had a chance to live it now. What is the reality like with Navy women's tennis from a culture standpoint?
We have a great culture, Pete. A culture of accountability, a culture of a growth mindset to be better than the person that we were yesterday, to lift each other up. We're very honest, humble people. Our coaches really instill in us that if you're not winning, you're learning. So we always try to learn from, even if we do win, we're trying to learn and be better than who we were yesterday. But yeah, we have a great culture. I think it really translates in the hall as well. We have a good reputation in the hall. So we have a good culture, and I think that is a large testament to what our coaches, how they've led us the last, at least for me, the last 4 years. And I'm learning from them as well on how to set a great culture. And we talk about our values every week as well. So that's something we're always aware of, and we're trying to always improve. It's not like we're the best thing since sliced bread right now, but I do think we have a great culture, and that's why I'm really excited for the rest of the season, just to see how that is going to help us out on court as well.
Your dad was a defender at Harvard. He played on the Division I level. To navigate the recruiting process, and bring another Division I athlete to the family. Sense of satisfaction has there been for you? Because not only have you made the team at Navy, but you've won. You've been a significant contributor. You're now a team captain. I mean, you've almost maximized this process to the best that you possibly can. Just being able, I'm sure one day you'll sit back and be able to share this with your family, but just to look at all of this and to see what you've accomplished. Could you have seen that at 16 when this relationship started with Navy to where you are right now?
Well, I definitely didn't expect all of this. Again, I'm really humbled and honored to be the captain. But yeah, with regards to my dad, he played soccer at Harvard, and I've always wanted to play Division I and play in college for tennis. So I looked up to him a lot, and he was a great contributor to me throughout the process, just to have my dad there for great advice. And he was just always there for me, and my mom as well. She didn't play any sports in college, but both my parents have been very supportive through this whole process, and I definitely wouldn't be here in the person that I am without them. And wait, I forgot. Wait, the rest of what was the second half of the question? I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. You got it. You got most of it.
Okay.
You answered most of it pretty good there. Let me ask you this, not to put you on the spot, but you can sing. If there was an opportunity to end up on the stage with any person to sing with, who would Stella Ribaudo want to share a stage with and sing with?
I would say Whitney Houston. She's definitely my favorite female soloist. I love all of her songs. I wish I could sing like her, but yeah, I'm always singing her songs in the shower, and I'm really lucky to be able to sing the anthem for our matches, for all of our home matches. So it's I'm definitely nowhere near as good as she is, but yeah, that would be my ideal person to sing on stage.
What do you I mean, look, playing tennis is an intense especially when you're out there playing singles. It's an intense dynamic. It's just you. There's no timeout. There's no get me a sub, somebody else come in here and play for a couple of points. Then I'll come back after, some Gatorade or whatever. But what are the different dynamics between playing tennis, but also being a soloist singing a song where, again, it's just you. It's nobody else that comes in and sings, for a good portion of the song. It's just you doing that out there. I find those dynamics just fascinating, quite frankly.
That's really interesting, because I do think they're actually pretty similar. There's a trust that you have to have in yourself, especially if you're out there alone and singles on the court and singing the anthem alone. Like, there's no one else that can replace me in that moment. So I know that, I have to trust myself and have the confidence that I can carry it through. And definitely it's just a mindset. And it's based on a mindset of gratitude. Like, I'm very, very humbled and lucky to be any singles match. I'm just lucky to be out there and playing. Like, it's a dream to be playing on a D1 team, playing at Navy. That was my dream, to come here, let alone be the captain. And then singing, I'm so lucky to be able to combine my two biggest interests, singing and tennis. Just be able to sing the anthem and then go out and play. I never expected to have both of the things that I love, just to do them together almost every weekend. So I do think that the mindset is very similar. I never really made that connection, so it's really interesting.
It's pretty awesome. Finally, what does this team have to do to achieve its goal this week and pick up another star victory?
I think, Pete, honestly, it's everything that we've been doing this whole season, this whole year. The day in and day out work that we put in on and off the court, the bonds that we have and continue to grow, the trust that we have in one another. Ultimately, the NSTAR match, it's a really high pressure environment. It's a great environment. I love the energy that everyone brings, but comes down to the training that we fall back on that we've been doing. And we've had a good challenging schedule that I think has prepared us well. But again, it's a great opportunity for our team to be a part of this rivalry this weekend. While we're fierce competitors with Army on the court, off the court, we're brothers and sisters in arms. So I think everyone just being aware of how amazing it is to be a part of this is going to be something that carries us through. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We've prepared well, and yeah, I can't wait for it this weekend.
The commitment made by all of you is much appreciated. Believe me. Stella, awesome stuff. Appreciate you taking some time for us today. And best of luck to you and your teammates as you look to achieve another star against Army. Thanks for the time.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.